Evolution of Gigan. Gigan, a space monster, makes his initial appearance in the 1972 movie Godzilla vs. Gigan, in which it and King Ghidorah are summoned to Earth by the space hunter Nebula aliens. Their planet had been wrecked by another race and wished to subjugate the Earth in order to construct a utopia of perfect peace. Gigan has an integrated jetpack for flying, a circular saw in his midsection, and hooked blades in place of hands. He is regarded as one of Godzilla's most vicious and violent opponents. When Godzilla and Anguirus battle Gigan and Ghidorah, Gigan uses his favorite move, which is to use his powers of flight along with his buzzsaw in hit-and-run attacks, slashing his enemies as he races by them, as shown when he sliced deep into Godzilla's shoulder with the buzzsaw. However, the monsters are defeated by Godzilla and Anguirus. In the 1973 movie Godzilla vs. Megalon, Gigan is sent by the Nebulans to help the people of Seatopia in their attack on humanity by aiding their god, Megalon, in a battle against Godzilla and Jet Jaguar. After having its arm broken by Jet Jaguar, however, Gigan retreats into space, leaving Megalon to face Godzilla and Jet Jaguar on his own. Gigan also makes an appearance in the TV show Zone Fighter in episode 11. He had lost the power to fly and use his buzzsaw, but had been equipped with the power to create explosions with his hooks. Gigan fought and was defeated by Godzilla for a short time, but after his revival, he was killed by Zone Fighter at the end of the episode. In the TV show Get Going, Godzilland, Gigan lived with many other monsters on an island called Godzilland. He seldom interacted with Godzilla and his friends, and instead, he typically hung around King Ghidorah and Mothra. In the TV show Godzilla Island, Gigan actually becomes an ally of Godzilla after being defeated by him, and he helps him and the other residents of Godzilla Island battle invading monsters. This was the first example of Gigan being presented in a benevolent light. After a 31-year absence, Gigan came back in the 2004 movie Godzilla, Final Wars. 1,000 years prior, it had fought Mothra for the fate of the Earth and was defeated. In the present time, its mummified body is discovered in Hokkaido and revealed to be a weapon used by the alien Zillions, who awaken Gigan to help them in demolishing the Earth and the flying battleship Gotengo to stop its human occupants from awakening Godzilla. While the cyborg disables the battleship, the crew succeeds. In this version, Gigan possesses grappling hooks in his arms, a plier at the end of his tail, and can shoot boomerang circular saw blades from his neck and a laser beam from his eyes. Gigan fights with Godzilla in battle but is defeated. After some time, the Zillions recover and upgrade Gigan with new weapons, where his hook hands are replaced with double-pronged ones to help Monster X fight Godzilla and Mothra. Gigan faces Mothra again and seemingly kills her, but accidentally decapitates itself with its razor discs before a burning Mothra destroys it. In the 2007 animated adventure movie Billy and Mandy's Big Boogey Adventure, a monster resembling Gigan appears, living on Monster Island. In the 2022 animated short movie Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex, the powerful cyborg Gigan Rex led an army of Gigan miles in an attack on Japan, only to be opposed by Godzilla, appearing for the first time in a quarter-century. Despite their teamwork and the willingness of the Gigan miles to sacrifice themselves to empower Gigan Rex, Godzilla killed the cyborgs with his white-hot atomic breath. In the 2022 short movie Fest Godzilla 3, Gigan attacks. As Godzilla comes into a city, Gigan rapidly appears in the sky. Landing on the ground, he engaged Godzilla for some time until Godzilla began to charge his atomic breath. But Gigan blocked the blast with his hammer hands and returned fire with a laser of his own. Eventually, Godzilla still shot the cyborg with his atomic breath at point-blank range, making him fall to the ground and erupt into a massive explosion. In the 2023 short movie Godzilla vs. Megalon, Gigan Rex's dead body is taken by a Seatopian agent, who would siphon power from the cyborg as a sacrifice to awaken Megalon.